This is the plaintiff, Anthony Danzy. He says the defendant is his ex-fiancée, and she won't give him back the engagement ring he gave her when they decided to part ways and cancel the wedding. He's still making payments on the $4,000 ring. She's trying to make things difficult on him because she's vengeful, and he's suing her here and now for the money he says he's owed. This is the defendant, Camille Mabry. She says the plaintiff signed an affidavit stating she returned his stupid engagement ring, and she has no idea why he filed this lawsuit against her. The guy's making a fool out of himself because she gave him the ring back. She has no use for the thing, and she has no use for him anymore either. She's accused of holding on tight to a diamond ring.
All parties, please raise your right hands. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Danzy, you are suing your former fiancé.
Yes.
Twice.
Yes.
One lawsuit, twice your fiancé. Right. For $4,000, the value, you say, of an engagement ring that she refuses to return even though she called the wedding off. All right, tell me what happened.
Yes. I know Defendant for a long time. We went to school. We was high school lovers and everything. And we were supposed to get married.
Junior high school, yeah.
Junior high school?
Junior high school.
Okay.
And we were supposed to get married back then and everything.
In junior high school?
No, yeah. How
long did you date back then?
I'm talking about, we dated back then like 2 years back then.
Okay, junior high school and you date 2 years. When were you going to get married? 10th grade? Were you dating in high school?
This was like 90.
We was dating up until we both had kids, and that was like 15, 14. I had my daughter at a very young age, 14.
Okay, okay, hold on. You were dating until you had someone else's kid?
Yes.
Then you broke up?
Yes.
All right.
We was already
so that's why he says we were going to get married because it was love, but you weren't engaged.
No, we wasn't going to get married that
I got
time.
it. All right, so now time goes on. How much time?
I say like 20 years now because I'm in my 50s and she's 49.
Okay, and you reconnect how?
I always stayed in contact with her moms and everything, to keep tabs on her and everything, because, you know, I always had a piece of her in my heart. I always tell her moms and everything. And she, one day I just went around there, and she was available, you know, and her moms told her, and she got to contact me through Facebook.
Okay.
And this was around August, around her birthday. So we reconnect around, August, in August.
And you start dating?
Yes.
And then you date for how long before you propose?
It was like probably like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Didn't you think that maybe she might have changed from the time she was 15 till the time she was 50?
Yes, Your Honor, and everything. But I mean,
like maybe you should get to know each other again?
Well, we was working on that. We was working on that.
Really? Because I have cheeses in my refrigerator that are older than your relationship before you propose. What are you nodding about? You accepted the ring.
I accepted only because I thought he was somebody else.
Well, how long did you know him before you decided to accept his engagement? No, I meant again. How long had you known him? 2 weeks?
Not too long.
It's the same 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
It's not any longer than he knew you.
Yes.
Yeah, so it takes two to tango.
Yes.
He proposed and you didn't say, what are you, out of your mind?
No, but I expressed to him when we got together that I was not trying to date. I was trying to
Well, then
marry.
why'd you accept the ring?
I accepted because he shocked me with it.
Well, then why didn't you give it back the next day?
Because I thought that everything would work out. Like,
sure, because the 2 weeks were a good 2 weeks.
He didn't change until actually he put the ring on my finger. When he put the ring on my finger, he started asking for things that I told him wasn't going to happen.
Such as?
Sexual-wise.
Oh, okay.
I expressed to him that I wanted to do things a little different. I didn't want to have sex before marriage, and he was okay with that. When he presented me with the ring, everything was okay. Then he started going off and, asking me for things that I expressed that I wasn't going to do beforehand.
Okay.
So it kind of deterred how I was feeling about him.
So how did you two break up?
We was planning the reception. And
already?
my mom,
Wait,
yes.
You were planning the reception already, or you just talking about it?
We was talking about it.
Okay.
I don't know what was said but what I get that my brother told him something that was very untrue. Before I knew it, he had already sued me. I didn't even
Sued
know.
you?
Yes, I didn't even know.
For the ring?
Yes.
Wait, what did your brother tell him?
My brother told him that I pawned the ring. Now, I never even knew about the conversation.
Wait, hold on. You're planning you're actually planning the reception.
He calls my mom.
Okay, can I just ask you a question? Doesn't he see that the ring isn't on your finger?
He came to my house, seen
And the ring was on
my
your finger. Okay.
He went down there the very next day to the court in Brooklyn and recanted that he got his ring back.
No, wait, stop. Hold on. You filed a lawsuit for the return of the ring. I assume there was a breakup before that lawsuit. Tell me about the breakup and why you guys broke up.
I never put the ring on her finger. We talked about getting a ring because she said that she
know.
Can I finish speaking?
Are you going to show me the video of him putting the ring on your finger at the jewelry store?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But listen.
Because you couldn't wait to put the ring on her finger.
No.
So go ahead. Yeah, let me see the video.
Oh, my God.
We was in the store,
nervous right now.
and the man wanted to make a sale. I never put the engagement ring on. I put the other ring on it because after the man put the ring on her finger, they said, "Oh, now you got to propose to her. You got to propose to her."
He's lying. He's
Hold on.
lying. He got down on one knee and proposed
Yes,
to me.
Can I see the video?
Yes, ma'am. You can see the actual pictures of me with the ring on my finger. Him posing
Do you have the
with
video
me.
of him down
It's
on
not-
one knee?
It's not video, ma'am.
Okay.
It's,
So what are you going to show me? Just pictures of you with the ring on your finger?
And him standing there, him on one knee. My
Oh,
friend,
you got those pictures?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, hand them over.
I
If you didn't
put
give her the ring,
engagement-
how did she have it?
No, all right, listen. When we
Can you just tell me how she has the ring if you never
Because the
proposed?
salesman-
What are you saying, that you never proposed?
No, I proposed. So listen, but the salesman put the engagement ring on her finger.
did.
Then I put the
God,
other
where is
thing,
this
the other
picture?
little piece that go to the ring as a wedding set. Then I proposed because the salesman was trying to make a sale, and once he put the ring, she said, "Can I see the ring?" He put it on her finger,
God, I got
and then it said, "Oh, you gotta propose."
Why don't
to
you
her."
just say stop with the hard sell? But you're in the store because you're trying to buy a ring. It's
Yes,
not like
yes.
He's
Yeah.
on his knees.
Whatever.
Yeah,
He's
I
proposing.
proposed.
Then what happens with the brother?
Okay. After that, when I proposed to her, right?
Go ahead.
After that, after I proposed to her, Your Honor, we was talking about the reception and everything, when it's going to probably take place and everything. So
How long after?
This was like a couple of days after.
Okay.
It was September 11th. All right, so we just talking and everything about far as when it's going to be the reception sometime next year. You know, so she said, well, call my mom's because she's a good cook. Because she said, we do catering, it's going to cost too much. So when I called her mother and asked her and everything, that's when they started saying, you know, telling me a lot of negative things about her.
Who did?
The moms, the brother.
What were they saying about her?
They were just saying that, you sure, do you want to marry her? Because she had other relationships where, you know, people, it didn't last long. And they were just saying a lot. To me, they really wasn't on her side. And I was giving her the
Why
benefit
wouldn't they
of
be
the
on her
doubt.
side? That's her brother and her mother.
I'm telling you, Anna, they didn't really want it to go down.
Did the brother tell you that she was just going to pawn the ring?
He was saying, I don't think she have it.
And then you go over the, well, aren't you dating at this time?
Yes.
Yes, but
Hadn't you just been there?
No,
No,
he was the-
When was the last time you had seen her from the time you're talking to the brother?
The last time I went to
He
her
was just
house,
at my-
So I'm not talking to you.
I went
Well,
October the 26th.
okay, but and when was the last time you had seen her?
I haven't seen her. This is what I'm talking about.
You
y'all.
hadn't seen
I
her in
haven't
how
seen her.
long?
After, like it was close to a whole month. She was
What
ducking
was happening during that month?
because well, all right, we would do FaceTime on the phone. She stopped doing that. All
Wait,
right?
I'm sorry. Do you guys live very far from each other?
I live in Coney Island. She lived uptown. She don't want to come back to Brook. We always plan
Only
to get
New
up
York.
with each other.
It's amazing how New Yorkers do this. It's such a well. No, I'm in Queens. He's in the Bronx. Like they look at each other like, well, no, it's really far. Like it's two different countries. It's
But Your Honor, to have sex. That's why he wanted to meet with me.
No,
and every time we met at
that
my apartment because he has somebody living in his apartment and didn't want me to come on a spur of the moment.
okay. Did you pawn the ring?
I did not pawn the ring. When he came
So
to
you
my
file
house.
a lawsuit to get the ring back, and then what happens?
all right. When I filed.
Did you break up though? Like actually break
no,
up?
Listen.
Who broke up with who and how? What'd you say?
We kept arguing
About
like cats and dogs.
sex or the ring?
No, it was more than that, Your
Okay. how do you break up? Just answer that.
We broke up because it was a trust issue. Because based on being that she was engaged, she wasn't acting like she was engaged.
All right, so you file the lawsuit. She gets served, and she
Yes.
gets very upset.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
then you go. Do you go over and see her? Do you?
Yeah.
All right, no, listen.
Yeah.
No,
Were you,
Your
according
Honor.
to you, were the two of you broken up when you got the papers?
We was not broken up. He was at my house a day prior,
Doing what?
nothing.
bringing me soup.
'Cause you were
juice.
sick.
I was sick.
So you had never broken up? The
We
two of you had
never
never
had
said,
broken up.
all right, this isn't going to work. Nobody
No,
said that.
Yana,
and then
no.
he's there the day before, and
Amanda,
the day you're there helping her because she's sick, is the ring on her finger?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, she had the ring. Listen, look.
So the ring, just answer my questions. The ring was on her finger.
Yes.
And this was weeks after you talked to the brother.
Yes.
So the brother was wrong when he said, I think she pawned the ring.
No, you know
Exactly.
what?
Wait, or she pawned it and she got it back. One or the
That's
other.
what I believe.
Well,
Because
you
she
don't know
got-
that, and I don't know that anybody knows that.
That's true.
Okay, so the ring is on her finger, and you're nursing her because she's sick. And then, does anybody talk about the obvious, like whether you guys should see each other or whether you should?
I did.
Hold on, I'm asking him.
Yes, we was talking about that, Your Honor.
And?
All right. And I said, I think we speeding too fast and everything. I think we need to slow things down.
Okay.
Because her attitude was really
And
outrageous.
then does a process server knock on the door and
The 27th.
the next day?
Yeah.
No, Friday.
Yes.
The day after that.
The
'Cause
day
he
after,
went
the
down-
next day.
He
So-
went down the next day after he was there nursing me.
Right, the
and
next day you
recanted.
get served with the papers.
Friday.
So what do you do when you get served with the papers?
I call him and say, you was just standing in my house. Why wouldn't you give me a heads up? Why do I have to find out? Oh, you don't have to worry about it because I went back to the court.
Okay, can I ask you a question, Mr. Danzy?
Yes.
If you were there and you knew that you had started a lawsuit and the process server was going to serve her, why didn't you talk about it with her?
Because I knew for a fact she get very violent and she would do something. Hold on, can I
She was
speak?
sick.
She wasn't sick,
I
Your
was
Honor.
sick and
Okay, stop talking.
No,
What was she?
She wasn't sick, Your Honor. She just asked for some soup and some certain things.
Okay,
I went and
but-
got all the things for her
Right.
and everything, and I sat in the
What
living
was your
room.
plan? Because you knew she was going to be served any minute now. What
Yes,
was your
but
plan?
my whole plan, because I wanted to take her to court because she didn't
No,
want
but
to give
then
me
why'd
the
you
ring.
go over there and bring her soup?
Because I'm a nice person like that, and I think she took a
Well,
advantage
why
of my
didn't you
kindness.
warn her and give her a heads up that she was about to be served?
Your Honor, it's a
Why
lot of
didn't you
things.
ask for the ring back?
I did ask for the ring back.
While you're there on the 26th?
No, I didn't say nothing on the 26th.
Okay, so now she gets served with the papers.
Yes.
And what does she say? Come get your ring?
No, she was like, I can't do the court thing, and you got to get that thing solved.
But she
and
tells you
everything.
she's going to return the ring.
Yes.
In fact, she tells you, I'll meet you at the police station because I don't trust you anymore, and I want to make sure there are witnesses when I return the ring.
That's the
Except for that's not what you guys did.
No.
No.
I
What did
didn't.
you do?
What I did, I went down there the same day that she got
the
served.
courthouse?
Yeah, went to the courthouse, and I told them that she gave me the ring, which she didn't,
Why did you do that?
because I trusted her. Your
No,
Honor.
why didn't you just say, I want to drop the case? You didn't have to add, because she gave me the ring, but you did.
Yes.
But why would you write, she gave me the ring back on a court document if she hadn't?
'Cause
Why
you're
didn't
a
you just,
liar.
I'm not talking to you. Why didn't you just say, I
had to write a reason why, Your Honor.
don't want to. That's a reason why. I don't want to proceed with the case is a reason. So you put that in the court document, though it's not true, because you think you have to write a reason why. And then what happens?
The next day, which
Which
was
is the 28th.
on a Friday.
Uh-huh.
That's when she said, she calls me and she's like, "You think we're gonna still get married? That don't sit right with me. I don't trust you. This, that, and then."
Well, of course you guys aren't going to get married. Did you think you guys were
no,
going to
I
get married?
told no. I
Okay.
gotta know, And so then when she called me, she started saying a lot of negative things. I hung up the phone. Then she just started texting.
Okay.
And she was like, "You know what? I'm gonna block you. If you want your ring, take me to court. File a date."
Okay, hold
So-
on one second. Let's look at the messages. Now you're blocked. See you in court. That's what you say on the 28th. So why you didn't take the ring on Wednesday when you was here at my house? The only reason I did what I did because you started to act crazy in the beginning. I have the ring. Never told you I wasn't going to give it back to you. So let's set a date to get the ring and be done with this because you don't trust me nor do you love me, I guess. I don't trust you. You're a cop caller and sneaky. The two don't mix. Not good nowhere. October 30th. Yeah, nothing to say because you know I'm right. Okay, we'll set a date. I'll call your bluff. Set a date for what? The wedding or the return of the ring?
To go to court.
Yeah, nah, take me to court because I don't trust you. And I need the courts to see me give it to you. Oh, okay. So where's the evidence that you gave it to him?
No, he came to my house the 28th after they served me, and he got his ring.
Except for that on the 30th, you're saying you can take me to court, not on the 28th.
Yeah, because I knew he was going to do something stupid anyway.
I'm sorry. On the 30th, you're saying just take me to court so for the ring.
Your Honor, I gave him his ring back.
On the 28th.
I don't know.
You gave him his ring back on the 28th.
He's suing me for $4,000 for a whole set.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Give me your phone. Do you have the text in your phone? When people take screenshots, they often don't have the dates.
Those text messages was not on the 30th.
No, when are they?
Those was before the 26th,
Okay, well,
around
why
the 27th.
is the last text, just take me to court? That sounds like you're done talking.
Yeah, I was done talking because he.
Well, then where are the texts where you guys? Where are the texts where you were? I'm talking.
Okay.
Do you have texts?
No.
Oh, well, then you can't. There's nothing for you to contradict him on. Yeah, now you're going to look and see if you have texts. Okay.
I sure am, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Why do you say no without looking?
No, because I blocked him. So when you block somebody,
You can unblock.
out of your phone.
First of all, you can still see the text even if you
Yes,
block somebody.
that's right.
So, conversation with Gold Digger. You changed your name to Gold Digger?
I'm a gold digger, and he gave me nothing. Okay, I have the texts.
Yeah, let's see it in your phone then.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what she's got you under in her phone? True love.
Was.
It's really not funny because this is my life. He thinks a joke.
On October 28th, you did this when you could have just come and got your ring while you was here Wednesday. I'm just so sad that you felt like you had to blindside me like this. Loss of property. I guess that's what you called it, loss of property. I have the ring, never told you wasn't going to give it back to you. I trusted you, and you do this to me. I will never trust anyone else. Okay.
But I never went
Then
down.
on October 30th, you text her, what up? I'm going to give you your ring back and let you go. So let's set a date to get the ring and be done with this, because you don't trust me no more. He says, you keep your right, okay, we will set a date, I'll call your bluff. To which you respond, yeah, nah, take me to court, because I don't trust you, and I need the courts to see me give you the ring.
And look at the date.
I don't care what day it is. It's after you had said that you'd give him, and the last thing you say to him is that you are not going to give him the ring. And the date is on the
28th.
No, it's the 30th.
That's right.
So basically what we have here is you're sorely mistaken and misguided, and you write down on the court paper that she gave you back the ring.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then she's capitalizing on that now. I know this because you dropped the case on what day? Let me see when you dropped the case.
I dropped the case on the 27th
That's it.
of this.
That's right. And on the 30th, you're telling him to go to court to get the ring. So I know you never gave him the ring. What'd you do with the ring? Did you pawn it?
Gave him the ring.
Now
I
you
don't
did.
have the ring.
Now you
If I
did.
would've
Now
been-
you were
it's a
talking
nice
about.
ring.
By the way,
Okay.
Judge, it's a two-part ring, and I only had one part. Talk to
I
me
only
about.
had one part. He proposed to me with one part. I gave him the other part.
What was
So
the what the other part look like?
I don't even know. I don't even remember.
Do you have it with you?
No, I have it with me, but it's a rare little small piece.
What is it?
Huh?
What does it look
diamond,
like?
A diamond ring. Oh, I'll show you a picture.
Do you have a picture? Okay.
Yes.
There's a picture in here.
Yeah.
Are you making payments on the ring?
Yes.
Okay. Is this both of the rings or one of the rings?
That's the engagement ring. The other,
Where's the picture of the other ring? Was my question.
I don't have the
All right.
picture.
The $4,000 is for both rings. You still have the other ring, right?
Yes, I still
so
have that
how am
ring.
I going to value the part she had at $4,000? I know it's the big part,
Yeah.
but how am I going to figure out what I should subtract for the value of the ring that you still have? How am I going to do that if you didn't bring me that ring and it's not itemized in here and you don't even have a picture of it?
Because he want to try to.
What was that? A band or what did that
That's
have?
the band.
But did it have diamonds on it?
Yes, it had diamonds on it.
Okay, and what else did it have?
It was white gold with little diamonds on it around. That's all. That was the engagement ring was the real big piece.
No,
And
I know. That's
other
usually the way it
part,
is. All right, so I got to guess at it. I don't believe you gave him the ring. I believe you're lying about it. I believe your own phone gave you up. which are the same texts that he had. So that said October 30th. You didn't give him the ring October 28th because on October 30th you're saying, you know what? No. When he says, okay, let's set a date, I'll call your bluff, I'll go pick up the ring. Your answer is no. You know what? I'm going to give it to you in front of the courts. But you want me to believe that 2 days earlier he had already given it to him. No. Verdict for the plaintiff in the amount of $3,500. That's my verdict. And your court costs, of course.
That.
So the plaintiff prevails. He's going to get the ring back, at least the money, $3,500 for it. He was suing for $4,000, but he still has the other part of the ring. All right, Ms. Mabry, tell me what you're thinking. You got to give him $3,500.
I really don't care. I really don't care. Either way. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
The judge is convinced you still have the ring.
Well, that's her thought. And she's the judge. She's the judge, and I ain't got nothing to really say.
You know, you're not very convincing. I think you have it, too.
Yeah, really? Okay, well, you know what? You have a good day, and it's good seeing you.
I'm just listening to you. All right. That's what the judge thinks. All right, Mr. Danzy, what are you thinking?
I got my victory. She she didn't get the ring back and everything, so I felt the justice was served.
You know, I can't help but ask you, have you learned anything from this whole experience?
Yes. Not to rush.
I'm in. You knew her 2 weeks.
No, I thought I knew her from back then. And I see, people change.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, listen, God bless you. Good luck, okay?
Yes.
You're going to get, at least you get the money.
Yeah, that's good.
If not the ring, you got the money, and that's what you wanted.
All right.
Okay, very good. There's a lesson for everybody. Be patient. Harvey?
Doug, we have talked about this. Over the years in the People's Court, we've seen the law change. The majority of states now say that if an engagement is called off, it doesn't matter who called it off. The person who gave the ring to the other person gets it back. There are still states that say if the guy calls it off and gives it to a woman, she gets to keep it. If it's mutual or she calls it off, she has to give it back.
My friend says that if you text and drive and have an accident, the police or a person who sues you can get your cell phone data and prove you were texting. Is that true?
Yes, you can discover metadata from a cellular phone device or an iPad when somebody's driving to establish that they were distracted driving.
Absolutely.
And they can do that actually without getting the actual content, because the actual content of the text or the email or whatever you're doing is irrelevant. What's relevant is you're not paying attention to the road. You're completely distracted.
And you're putting
that
everyone
device.
else at peril.
And you're putting other lives at risk. Exactly.
Right.
In fact, in some states, like in New York State, you can't have these devices in your hand while you're driving by law. And there actually has been talk about creating a so-called textilizer to try to shortcut getting this metadata so that maybe police who respond to a scene or some investigator can get it faster than typically going to get a search warrant or whatever they might have to do to get that information.
So what's a textilizer? What does that mean?
It's just conceptual right now. It hasn't really been created.
But
you know how we have a breathalyzer or intoxilizer
some
where
way
you blow
to
into
on the
a
spot
device.
Figure it out.
Right, and you end up finding out
I know one way. Just
right, but you get someone's body chemistry and whether they have alcohol or some substance in them from the intoxilizer or breathalyzer. You could, in theory, get from this textilizer that data very quickly as well. And it kind of begs the question, what's more intrusive from the civil libertarian side, someone finding out your body chemistry quickly or someone finding out your cell phone data and your texting data? Frankly, I think we all kind of ought to be forced to give that up.
I think we all ought to be forced to give our fingerprints up.
Well, yeah.
Like when you
how
apply
about
for
DNA?
Yeah, that's it. Give a little DNA. We'll solve so many more crimes. You got nothing to worry about.
That's right. You
Everybody who gets a driver's license, give your DNA.
Right.
That's it. Don't drive otherwise.
Right. And that's a wonderful thing because we'll be quickly excluded from the suspect pool in our neighborhoods for stuff that might have happened. So, yeah, we should welcome that, I think.
Yeah, maybe we'll see that technology someday.